Hi everybody, McLean Warren here. I am making this video to clarify the difference between categories, subcategories, and category nodes on Amazon. I feel like there's a lot of confusion regarding the differences between them, and so I thought if I gave you a visualization, it might not only help you understand the difference between categories and category nodes, and it also will potentially help your business and your listing. So to get started, I'm going to open up my Seller Central account, and anyone can do this. If you go up to the search bar, just type in product classifier, which mine happens to be auto-populated because I use it quite a bit. Go down to classify your products. You're welcome to read through this in the video. It's not very necessary, but if you have the time, feel free. So this is the page we want to be at. I am going to pretend for the sake of this video that I am selling coffee travel tumblers or drink tumblers. And for the sake of just being as precise and keyword short as possible, I'm just typing in travel tumbler into the search tool. Now what this product classifier tool is doing, it would help if I spelled it right. What this product classifier tool is doing is it's taking the words that I entered and it is telling me what options I have in terms of how to catalog it into Amazon's database. So it appears that I have 13 results for the term travel tumbler. And a lot of them have the same main categories or departments, but as you go along the category nodes, you can see that they slightly change. And based on that funnel, you can decide where do you want to be found. So essentially, you might have travel mugs and tumblers on a lot of the first few options, and they'll start in home and kitchen. But as you go down the category node, you get into this one says travel and to go drinkware, for example, whereas the one below that says storage and organization or to go food containers. Well, for a travel mug, that's not something that's particularly going to help me be found because that's not what it is. So you essentially have to just go through the category nodes that Amazon offers and decide which one best suits your product. It describes it the best. Again, as we go down, it goes into wine glasses. And while I'm the kind of person that definitely drinks wine in a travel to go tumbler, most people aren't. So that's probably not what we're looking for. So with these being the options, if I was going to sell my product, I probably would want it in the category node that it first provides, which is right here. I would select it. And then I would scroll down. Here it shows you exactly what you're classified as. And if you're happy with that, then generate the template, and that is going to kickstart the system to change your category node. All that being said, Amazon's ultimately going to put you where they think you belong and where they think you're going to make the most sales, because Amazon's all about making sure that they make sales. So if they feel like you are not in the right category node, it's somewhat common and popular for Amazon to switch category nodes on you. I've heard it happen plenty of times. If you want to call and refute it, you certainly can. If you want to try to override it using this tool, a lot of people have had success doing it that way. But at least it gives you an idea of what options you have in terms of what your category funnel is going to look like. So if we go to the front side of Amazon, let's type in Amazon up here. If I was going to do research, for example, on what my competitors are cataloged under or what category nodes they're in, I would type in travel tumbler into the all bar. And what's going to generate is a list of the most popular travel tumblers that are still in the all category. Because they're in the all category department, that means that all these tumblers could each be in different category nodes. And here is a very easy and simple way to find out what your competitors are in. So, for example, if I take this particular listing and I open it up, there's nowhere on there that tells me what category node this particular listing or product is in. So what I would do is I would go up to the URL and I would actually delete this section here, which directly relates to your SKU name and your canonical URL, and push enter. Once I've broken that part of the URL, up at the top of the listing is the category node. So we know that this is in home and kitchen, kitchen dining, travel to go, and then travel mugs and tumblers. Now, if I go back to the travel tumbler in the all section, I could go through, say, 10 to 15 of the top listings, and most of them would probably be in that category node, but a lot of them wouldn't, because there are tons, as we saw on the backside of Amazon. There are a lot of different options in terms of where that category funnels are going to go. Now, where it gets really interesting is when you come into something that has multiple uses. So I like to give the example of a baby pop-up tent. Okay, because the baby pop-up tent can be found in multiple departments and a lot of subcategories and category nodes. So even if you look over here on the left-hand side, we're still in the R. Well, it's already telling you that it can be in toys and games, it can be in baby products, it can be in outdoor and recreation. Those are the three main big overarching departments that they can be in, and knowing which one you want your product to be in is really important, because it essentially is going to tell you who you're competing against and what your valuable keywords are going to be. Because if you are in baby products or toys and games and your keywords are all about the beach and outdoors and sand and sunshade and anything dealing with outdoor recreation, then those keywords are not going to be nearly as valuable if your product is in the baby products category node. So, like, I have no idea right now what a lot of these are in. For example, let's go to this one. At the top, it says baby, bottom nursery, travel beds. So if I open this up, if I want to know the exact category node it's in, like I showed you before, the little trick is to erase the SKU name that correlates with the section. Push enter. And up here, you're going to have the category node, which is baby products, nursery, furniture, cribs, travel beds. So again, if this is where you're cataloged and you're using all these words that are for outdoor activities, then those keywords are not going to have as much weight or value as it would if you decided to put that product in outdoor recreation. Now, you may choose not to use outdoor recreation because maybe the competition is too high, or maybe you don't think it fits your product properly, its definition, or maybe you think strategically you'll do better in a different category. Those are all things you have to consider and think about. But if you don't even know the rudimentary ability to do this stuff, then how are you going to know what keywords to go after and who your competition is if you don't even know where Amazon has you located in terms of the category node? So hopefully that kind of clarified a little bit in terms of the importance of that. If you have any questions, feel free to message us at liaison.marketing. Check out our website, or email me at mw@liaison.marketing. Hopefully this video was informative and hopefully I can learn how to talk. Alright, have a good day.